ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the leaks were true. Mileena, Rambo and Rain are our characters coming to MK11 through this new Kombat Pack that's going to be releasing. Now, I haven't checked out the trailer yet, but I heard through the grapevine of the data mining that these were going to be our characters that were going to be coming. I've got some thoughts on that, but let's check out this trailer first. I think it's only like a minute or something like that, so I know it's mostly just going to be, you know, just the reveal of these characters, not the actual gameplay trailer. But let's check it out. Let's check it out. All right, old man glasses are engaged. Let's do this. All right, what's going on here? A Tarkatan running in the woods. Who's that? It's Rain. He looks good. Mileena's looking good. Oof. I like the way she dodged that trap though, it's pretty tight.
Who are you?
I'm your worst nightmare.
That's awesome. And they actually got Stallone's voice. I saw Ed Boon confirm that on Twitter. That's awesome. Wait, 11/17. Okay. A month. Character Pack 1 and 2 Aftermath expansion. Okay. The MK11 Ultra Edition, the new edition. Get pre-ordered. Time Warriors. Ooh. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. Hold on. There's a lot of stuff in those last couple seconds. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? So pre-order, get the Time Warrior skin pack. That is nice. Especially since I got the maskless version of Scarlet. That's going to look real nice. And then what else is going on over here? And of course, free upgrades. Okay, so that's very important. So free upgrades for PlayStation and the Xbox Series X. So 4K graphics, significantly reduced load times. That's exactly what I needed to hear. Visual enhancements, cross-play and cross-gen. That is really good. Let's see here. Upgrades available for current MK11 owners and new buyers on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One starting November 17th. Well, that's great. At least they're being consumer-friendly with the upgrades. I know a lot of people are being very stingy, and to be honest, I would not have been surprised if NetherRealm was going to be one of the studios that wanted to nickel and dime us even more to have to pay for that upgrade, which, like I said, wouldn't surprise me at all whatsoever. But as always, y'all know I'm going to keep it 100% honest with you. I wish I could say I was more excited. You know, Mileena is a fan favorite character that everyone has been asking for literally since before launch, and now you have to play as this character who's been a part of the main roster for decades. But now we get to pay money for her. But I wish I could say I was more excited. And it's nice that they're fulfilling this like 80s action hero. You know, fantasy that the NetherRealm studio guys seem to have had for this game for the guest characters, which is nice. You know, Terminator, RoboCop, now Rambo. You know, it fits that motif very well. Because you know what this game needed was more gun characters and more zoners. And that's the thing is, I wish I could say I was more excited about these characters or Rain, but I'm not, because the game is MK11. And as much as I've tried for the past couple months, I just can't get it back into the game. I really have tried, but the combat is just so limiting. It's just so limiting. You know, we all thought that the variation system would offer up a whole bunch of freedom in the way you wanted to play your characters, and sure, maybe in casual it does, but you know, these things with the competitive variations is just ridiculous for ranked and combat league, and a lot of characters just feel so restrictive, and it just feels like this game goes out of its way to not make you want to do much of anything besides what is most effective in the game, which is down one throw, jab throw, jab throw. Like this game, that's yeah, just the way the game plays is just like, are Mileena fans really excited that this is the game Mileena's coming to? You know, I'm not really excited that this is the game that Rambo was coming into. You know, I just wish these characters could do more, because I could already see the writings on the wall. Mileena in MK11 is not going to be able to do nearly half of the things that Mileena is capable of in MKX, right? Or Rain is capable of in MK9. Maybe that's stretching it a little bit. And Rambo, as we all know, don't even have to look at his move list. It's NetherRealm Studios. He's going to be most effective sitting in the back of the, you know, sitting across the across the stage, you know, holding his gun and just letting it spray. Let's be honest. That's just the way NetherRealm has designed their games. There's very few things they're doing nowadays that's actually unique with their characters in MK11. And I'm not doing all this to be like this big old Debbie Downer who's like, oh, he just hates on NRS because he's bad at the game and he hates fighting games. It's like, you know, I love Injustice 2, and that is the greatest third-person shooter that NetherRealm Studios has ever made. That game is disgustingly broken in so many ways with certain characters, right? But the actual gameplay, it felt like I had more freedom, right? And the way I wanted to do combos and juggling, and it was just, and a little bit more with just the way the characters interacting with one another and the environments. I just felt like there was more there in Injustice 2 or an MKX than there is in MK11. And it just feels like I'm playing a very neutered fighting game, right? You know, lately I've been trying to like go around and try out different fighting games and playing, you know, things from like Street Fighter Alpha, you know, Street Fighter Third Strike. I've been playing, what else? I've been playing the new Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. I've been playing a little bit of Guilty Gear, you know, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Infinite, just trying out different things and just seeing how different games go about giving you freedom for creativity. You know, even though you're always going to have what is the most optimal in the video game. That's what the community is going to strive towards. The community is always going to gravitate towards trying to create the most broken and most optimized thing possible when it comes to the actual competitive scene. I've also been playing some Dragon Ball Fighters, but at the end of the day, it's still up to the developers to try to make something that's, you know, still fun and engaging in that regard. And it's like, it's not like I want like some big patch to come in that overhauls the entire game for MK11. You know, it's like, that was one of my big problems with what they did with Injustice 2, where it just felt like they spent way too much time over tuning and overbalancing that game, so it never got to breathe towards the end of its life and never got to truly find its identity, because they kept changing the meta literally after every single major tournament and every single time, so the casual player base could never adapt and actually enjoy the game fully, because every single time they'd come back and play the game after a couple of weeks, all of a sudden their characters are different or moves are slower, and it's like, well, the combo I did last month doesn't even work. So I don't expect them to do this big overhaul or to try different things with MK11. I've just kind of accepted that MK11 is the way it is, and it is the way the developers designed it to be from the start. They want this to be all about throwing people, jabs, and zoning. And even though there are some characters that can do some combos and have some potential for them, come on, compare any of the combos in this game to MKX or Injustice 2. I'm just trying to compare these two. NetherRealm studio games themselves, lack of freedom is insane. So that's the thing. It's just, even though these characters are really, really cool, I'm just not excited for the game that they're in. I just wish they were in a different game, because it's just the game they're in right now is just, it just not piqued my interest right now. I just think, I don't know. These characters are awesome, and they're going to be very limited in MK11. But they look really good though. They look really, really good. Will I try them out? Maybe. Well, I mean, get the free upgrade though, right? It's got the PlayStation 5 on pre-order. I'll look into it. I'll look into playing it on the PlayStation 5. I'll look into it. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. But yeah, that's just me being 100% honest. Like, I didn't want to sit here and just make this video where I'm like, Mileena, Rain, oh my god, Rambo, what? Because I'm not excited like that. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. Like, I'm just not. These characters are really, really sick. This game looks amazing. These character outfits look amazing. It's incredible looking. But the game they're stuck in, man. The game they're stuck in. It's the perfect way to cap off a sentence with this massive gallon water bottle. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about this. About MK11, because I have to admit, I mean, most of the community is split right now. I mean, people were prying and praying and asking for any morsel of information if they were even still supporting this game beyond doing skins for like the last 3 months. This is what we got, you know? And I just want to know, like, are people still excited for this game? Like, for the people who've been playing it, like, are you still interested? Is the gameplay as engaging as it is in other NetherRealm Studios games? Not even talking about other video games, you know, other fighting games. The only reason I brought up other fighting games is because I felt like I had more, you know, I was exploring other fighting games because I wanted more freedom in my combat. But even just looking at the examples of other NetherRealm games, are you as satisfied with MK11 as you are with other, you know, other NetherRealm Studios games right now? I genuinely want to know that. I want to, like, get a barometer and, you know, just test where the water's at right now for the MK11 community. I genuinely want to know what everyone's feeling. What everyone's feeling right now. I want everybody, we're all gonna come together and we're all gonna sit in a circle and share our feelings in the comment sections down below. But seriously guys, I really do want to know what you guys feel about all this in the comment sections down below. And if you enjoyed my reaction and my breakdown / discussion / group therapy session that we've had here today, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're new here, subscribe to become a part of the GeekSpeakNation channel. And remember, stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday live at twitch.tv / GeekSpeakGaming at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, except for like the last couple days when I was spending time with the fiance, because your boy is getting married and it takes a lot of planning. It takes a lot of time. So sometimes your boy's just got to go AWOL because he's got to get stuff done for the lady. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Daniel. Don't forget to get geeky.